What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Anatoly's channel. Anatoly here, and today we'll speak about deadlift. My favorite, my best exercise ever. I love deadlift, I'm obsessed with deadlift. And today we'll speak about technique, about life hacks, about mistakes. And guys, I will speak on my native language because it will be more comfortable for me. It will be more comfortable for us. Why? Because I will explain much better. Let's go.
Okay guys, so there are two types of deadlift technique. The sumo technique with the wide feet positioning and the classic deadlift. Today I'll talk about both of these techniques, and before we begin the actual deadlifting, I'll do this. It's important to begin every deadlift exercise with this. Either we take our shoes off or use flat-based footwear. And by flat-based footwear I mean wrestling shoes, sambo footwear, something like Converse or Vans, etc. So we use this footwear or do deadlifts with bare feet. I don't have these shoes, I haven't bought them. It is more convenient for me to do it barefoot. This is needed to achieve the maximum amount of traction with the surface, so our feet can be in the most stable position, because these sneakers with fillings, with cushions, with midsoles, our feet will wobble, increasing the risk of receiving an injury in this highly unstable position. Guys, we begin with classic deadlift, and after that we'll get to the sumo technique, because classic is our foundation, is our base, it gives us strength for legs, for the back, for the whole body. The first thing we do, we step closer to the bar, so that the distance between our legs and the bar is around 2 centimeters. It doesn't mean that our legs have to touch the bar, no. Leave a 2 centimeter gap with your feet positioned at a shoulder width. Your toes are pointed forward, or you can give them a slight 5 to 10 degree twist to the sides, like I do now. Just like that. Yep. Always like this, not too narrow and not too wide, so it won't give you any discomfort when you pull. We'll talk in a minute about this. What's next? We grab the barbell. We grab it in such a way so that our hands don't interfere with our legs, because if we grab it too narrow, our hands start to rub against our legs, which is a mistake that you should avoid. Grab it around 4 centimeters wider than your legs, right here and there, like that. The move begins with a slight squat. We squat. That's not a 90 degrees, a little bit more. We squat until we can look forward with our head and our back in one straight line. Let me show you an example. We squat. At this moment you touch the barbell with your legs. You pull your back, your body is rigid, and the movement begins with our legs. Up and pull it all the way. Lower it down the same way, under your full control, it's very important. One more time. We tense our muscles. Just picture your body as a bow or a crossbow string getting drawn and ready to let loose. Pressing against the floor, your legs are touching the barbell, you tense your legs, you tense your back and pull. One more time, starting with legs. Get intense, start with the legs and pull it all the way. At the top, we squeeze our shoulder blades, and that doesn't mean that we should bend all the way back. Bend slightly over 90 degrees, and that would be more than enough. Yeah, guys, I should remind you that in the negative phase, when we lower the barbell, we either let it drop, yeah, or lower it slowly with stable back, stable legs, because frequently, beginners injure themselves while lowering the barbell down. Okay, guys, let's move on to mistakes, common mistakes. Since the main rule of the deadlift is to hold your back straight, a lot of athletes tend to overthink it, so that they overdo it in the process. It looks like that: you grab the barbell and overbend your lower back. It is a bad way to do this. To be honest, it is even worse than if you bend your back in the other way. It's better you do it like this than you do it like this. This might be very dangerous, so never do this. Just keep your back straight. Sometimes, when your weights are heavy, your back might be bent a little bit down, like that. That's normal, but it shouldn't be like that, and definitely not like that. That's crucial. The next mistake is that people don't use their legs properly. An improportionally developed back is a common thing to see among people who don't exercise. When we put on our shoes or when we grab the bags, well, we never grab the bags in the store like this. We do it like this. We bend our back up. When we tie our shoelaces, legs are not involved. In the deadlift, in a professional deadlift, we work with our legs. Yep. Since all of the beginners have their legs less developed than their back, many forget to involve their legs in the exercise. How does it look? You get to the bar, up, you lift it with your back, everything seems fine. It is much easier with the lightweight, but that simply doesn't work with heavy weights. And just as I said, you start to pull with your legs working here, and only here you involve your back. One more time, here your legs do the job, and here your back does. Like this. That's all. Okay, the next type of a deadlift is a sumo deadlift technique. It is much different from the classic deadlift technique. But why exactly? Not only it looks completely different, its biomechanics works in the other way. Yep, there is the myth in the internet that sumo technique is much easier, that sumo is not a deadlift and it is something like a cheating. I wouldn't say that because some people pull more weight in sumo and some people pull more weight in classic because we are all different, we have different bodies. Someone has longer arms, someone has longer legs, someone has everything short, sadly, no matter how strange it may sound. So different techniques use different people. To understand which techniques suits you exactly, you need to try them both. And that is why we talk about sumo now. The main feature of the sumo technique is to put your feet wider. How do we do this? The barbell usually has these notches. Like here, this barbell is not exactly for a deadlift. Here's another one. I can't tell you the exact distance between the weight plates and your legs and your feet, just simply because everyone has its own height, absolutely different height. I'll show you on myself so that you can adapt it for yourself. Here you can always see these angles between my knee and hip and calf muscles. You will clearly see all of this. So guys, just film yourself from a side. Because there is no universal distance, there is no universal technique that fits everyone. So this is my posture with my feet significantly wider than shoulder width. The distance between plates and my feet is around 3 centimeters. It may seem dangerous, looking like you can drop the weights on your feet, on your pinky toes. Not even once I've dropped any weights on my feet, so possibly today will be the first time. So watch this video till the end. So guys, what we do next? Of course, we need to grab the barbell. In no means you bend your back like this. We squat using good old squat technique. Overall, the sumo deadlift utilizes the same range of motions that we had in a squat technique. You will see it now. Okay guys, so how do we pick up the barbell? In no case we do it like this, like picking up grocery bags. We do the squat, following the squat technique. How is it done? The same way that you squat. Again, our feet and our knees are pointed in the same directions. Look at this. My foot is around 45 degrees to this barbell. Look closely. Right here, we have this angle of 45 degrees. Look from the top here. 45, 90, 45. Remember, 45 degrees from the barbell, and our knees are pointed just in the same direction. How does it work? We squat until we grab the barbell. Clearly, you won't be able to do a deep squat with a straight back, that would be wrong. Yep, we have to bend a little bit forward as well. Yeah, just let me show you how it's done. We squat and meanwhile we bend our body forward so that you have the most comfortable angle. The angle that allows you to pull the maximum amount of weight. We squat and grab the barbell. You grab the barbell right on your shoulder width. Don't grab too narrow, because when you pull it like that in a sumo deadlift, especially if you lift heavy weights, you'll pinch your pecs. I mean that the weight is pulling you down and pulling you inwards, and we might receive a muscle cramp. In the worst case, you might get overextension or even a strain on your pecs. So grab the barbell strictly on the shoulder width and not wider. If your grip is wider, your amplitude will be too high. The optimal amplitude occurs at a shoulder width grip. You grab it, prepare your legs, and just like in a classic technique, you lift the barbell off with your legs. Leg work is important. You draw and you pull. pull. There is one more thing that you need to focus on during the sumo deadlift, and I'm talking about hands. Your hands need to be 90 degrees to the floor during the exercise. If we show it from the side, look, we get down, right? If you lift in this position, you can see that the angle is not 90 degrees to the floor at all, right? Like this, it will be 90 degrees, and that means we do everything correctly. One more thing, guys. I feel right now that this floor, is not good for the sumo technique, because when I stand like that, you can see my feet, how they easily slide. In the worst case, it can be a complete leg split right here, and never get back to do any deadlifts. You definitely have to take into account the type of flooring your gym has. It is important for the flooring to be rather rough to maintain high traction. This surface is much better because here we see it's smooth and slippery. That might be very dangerous. You definitely have to consider this as well. To conclude the sumo deadlift, I would like to emphasize that there is no universal technique, no universal parameters or sizes, no strict numbers you have to follow. The only thing you have to maintain is a 45-degree angle between your feet and the barbell, knees aligned with your toes. Keep in mind, the distance between your feet you choose by yourself, because we all have different leg length, different anthropometry, so do it as you feel comfortable. In any case, you'll need some time to find this comfortable position. And it's totally fine if it takes 1 month or 2 months. I, for example, have spent almost half a year to find the most comfortable angles, because the correct technique is correct with 90 degrees here, 45 degrees there. However, does it suit you? Should the distance between your feet be specifically defined? Do you have to maintain any specific angle for your pelvis? Because someone can sumo deadlift in this position, with the legs projecting forward, just like in a squat, right? The same posture, but we do the deadlift, while someone will place their legs as wide as possible. If you stretch well, by the way, the sumo deadlift requires your hip adductors to stretch well. It is a butterfly machine, and different exercises that stretch our hip adductors. Who can stretch well can stand like that, and with a much lower amplitude, easy lift, easy drop. Shorter amplitude makes it much easier to do. That's not for everyone though, that's for those who can do leg splits, and for those who have rather well-developed leg muscles. So find your own comfortable position, just try and experiment, following these angles I've told you about. Follow in this video, and don't forget to film yourself to compare your technique to mine. And later, after some time, after some attempts, trials, sometimes even mistakes, but it is important to make these mistakes with low weights, not when you lift heavy and work out to the fullest, so technique comes first. Only then you increase the weight and start your workout according to the program. You have an access to this program at least for 6 months. You have at least 4 months to learn the deadlift technique, since the program is 2 months long. Guys, I would also like to talk to you about the grip technique. You've probably seen people using alternate switch grip, overhand grip, someone uses wrist straps. So how should you do it? With or without strips, this grip or that? It is up to you, though I recommend using wrist straps. If you lift heavy, use wrist straps. For example, if you lift up to 80% of your maximum weight, just use a regular overhand grip. It looks like this. Nothing sketchy, just a regular overhand grip. With the fingers on top, you pull. With a much heavier weight, you won't be able to hold the barbell like this. Use wrist straps. You can pull like that. That's fine as long as you want to compete. Because in these competitions, you are not allowed to use wrist straps. You can use alternate switch grip, which helps you to hold heavy weight. Or the hook grip. I'll show you how the hook grip looks like. How to use it. Regular grip is like this, right? Your thumb on the top of your fingers looks strong, however, it is not as strong as you think. The hook grip works differently. You can use it on competitions, and it is kind of a cheating. Not everyone knows about it, but it is the most stable grip and the most painful for our thumb as well. Okay, so we grab the bar, your thumb goes first, and all of your other fingers cover your thumb. What do we have in the end? The weight on the barbell. Imagine that I'm holding the barbell right now. the more pressure is applied to the thumb because these fingers are pressing against the thumb. So this grip is called the hook grip. You can use it for competitions, you can use it at your workouts, but when you lift heavy weights, you increase the risk of injuring your thumb and you increase the risk of injuring your nail. So it's better to do like I advise you to. Use wrist straps for lifting heavy weights, because in some cases wrist straps even increase the amplitude of your deadlift, like increasing the arm's length, making the lift easier. Anyway, if you work with lighter weights, it is better to use a regular double overhand grip, not only to increase your grip strength, but increase your forearm strength as well. So that is it for the deadlift. I'm not saying goodbye, I'm saying back to work. We're not chasing weights. Good technique comes first. As long as you understand that your technique is good, you start to add weights. Let's go.
And of course, we'll speak about progress, we'll speak about training, we'll speak about everything, which means your progress in the gym. So I'm waiting for the questions, and I think I will do now exercises. Просто переворачивать будешь, бро. Ты зимой ходить. Если что-то важно, скажи. Today is a bad day. Oh yeah, also. How much people?
16.
16. I will translate.
Yes, sir.
So just warming set. Now I want to show you one life hack. Sorry. Should be here. Where is this thing with rice inside for the arms?
Supplement box?
Not fine. So guys, you can ask your question, we'll speak, and I will train at the same time. Any questions? Guys? No?
Lazy.
Lazy?
Yeah.
Or crazy? So tomorrow is the last day for the training, and 13 or 14, I think, of June,
Yes.
we'll choose one guy who'll take Mustang, and second place $5,000 and third place $3,000. So we'll know this 13 or 14 of June.
We have one question. How do I progress to the point of being able to do pull-ups? And what's the order of muscle activation that I need to feel to know I'm doing it in the right form?
For the pull-ups,
How do I progress to the point of being able to do pull-ups? So for a person that cannot do pull-ups, how do you start to be able to do pull-ups?
you need to use this machine for the pull-ups. It's Gravitron, it says, but much better if you'll do for the start, you'll find just, I'll show you. Like a bar. And just doing this exercise. It's almost same. So you need just make this 20 reps, 3 sets, and every time you need to try to make higher and higher your bar. And when you can do higher that is possible, then I think maybe in few weeks you should do this. It depends what's your weight, of course, and it depends what's your Как будет стаж? Стаж тренировок.
Stage?
Сколько ты тренируешься?
Oh, how
It
long?
depends
How long you're
how
training for?
long to train, yeah. So today without deadlift, just back workout and maybe I will do a little bit arms, I'm not sure. Because today is a Sunday and Sunday usually I do something small, something for abs, for back, for my weak muscle group. That's why I do now like higher back, I think it says.
Upper back.
I will do upper back I do now, and maybe I will do abs and just arms, just for fun. So, check how much we go. 22. How to avoid... тут вопросы пройдут. To avoid lower back pain when doing squat. So you need to stretch your glutes. Every workout, I think 3 times per week, you need to stretch your glutes and try to make better your technique every time, because I think technique in a squat, in deadlift or bench press, doesn't matter which exercise, it's always need to change, because sometimes your leg stronger, sometimes your back stronger, and need to work technique. What is maximum weight in deadlift? 290 still 290 is my maximum. Honestly, I tried maybe 2 months ago 305, but no, this was I cannot lift 305 now. I think because summer, and I think because out of job and pranks will take a lot of my power. So for the big weights, I need concentration, I need good routine, and of course a lot of workouts and food. What do you use for crazy strength? I mean, what supplements? What supplements I use and which pre-workout? So guys, I showed this maybe 1 week ago in here in Anatoly challenge. So I use pre-workout the Ariba, the Anatoly, and sometimes I use geranium, but it's maybe one time in 2 months only. So that's I use geranium just for the very heavy workout, for very hard deadlift or something like that. That's it. I started with 18 in the chest. Oh, great. Good job, brother. Сколько может жить Дубай, если ты с Украины? Тяжко. Тут бы про тренировочки нам общаться. Вот, можно посмотреть в интернете. Я думаю, сколько так. My question is if someone use steroids, is it loud or not? Loud? Yeah. Of course. No, guys. Honestly, I cannot make tests for everyone, and I cannot say like someone use steroids. So that's why allowed everything what you can do, guys. If you make the oil in your biceps, okay, maybe I can see this. If I cannot see this, okay, why not? It's not bodybuilding show, it's not IPF competition, it's not Olympic Games or something, so that's why I cannot control this. About meet up. Just work out together. About meeting in Dubai, it's a good idea, honestly. I think about this maybe last 2 years to make something interesting for the people. make some place where we can train, speak, we can eat, we can enjoy our life. And yeah, I think it's a great idea, and I try to make it. What do you think? Someone that is a body weight, deadlift this, and bench press. Yeah, it's crazy result, brother. For 68 kg, even the squat 200 is crazy. Of course, it's great. It's maybe IPF pro level or something. The story behind the knee metaphor is the belt necessary. So guys, for the belt, it's very interesting situation, because if you will use belt every workout, almost every set, you'll crush your back. I'll give you like 99%. So you need to use belt only in very, very heavy set. So for example, your maximum in deadlift 200, okay? And for the warm-up, you're doing 20 kg, 60 kg, 100 kg, 140 kg, 160 kg, I think. These sets without belt. Then you do 180, it's like warming set, okay? Because your maximum is 200, yeah? 180, you will do this belt, and then 200, maybe you'll do few sets, I don't know, you will use belt as well. So you need to use belt, but always only with heavy weights. Так, I have back pain for the past 2 months after the squat. Maybe not too bad form. Use it my usual weight. Is there any solution? So brother, for the back pain, it can be everything. Is maybe. So just let me think how it says in English. Bro, как будет причина? Причина.
Reason.
Oh yeah, it can be a few reasons. So maybe first reason, it's small injury. Second reason, it's your... Как будет плохая растяжка?
Bad stretch.
Yeah, it's bad stretch. And I think third reason is bad technique. So usually it's number 2, bad stretch. That's why your lower back can pain, because you have bad stretch in your glutes. Yeah, maybe bad warm-up or something. So you need to find the solution. What's the reason, I think. After the challenge, advertise, okay, test mind be break. Okay. So just let me find her pain on my shoulders when lifting. Example, you need to check for the shoulders. It's not the back. It's different, because shoulders, it's hard to find the reason, and you need to check, to make a scan, go to the doctor, to the hospital, just check your shoulders. Let's have training. Where do you get motivation? Honestly guys, now I don't know. Because before, for me, motivation was the place when I grow up, the countryside, the village, and my family don't have money, you know. But now I think the biggest motivation for me, it's you. I can say it's you. It's your feedback, and it's motivate me really, because when I check the comments, YouTube comments, or your feedback, your transformation, it really gives me motivation, and my family as well gives me motivation, and I love this. Sometimes you don't need motivation because you love what you do. Agusha pre-workout, yeah, it's great. It's really good, because before I was compete like 4 years ago, and I've always used Agusha, and this one, children nutrition. I always use before competition. It's great. I'm 24. So guys, I will make just a set for the arms. question was how old are you? And just check maybe something here.
Yes. What kind of water do you use, and how we calculate the intake daily?
Okay. One more.
Like, what kind of water do you drink, and how much water a day do you usually take?
Oh, in Dubai it's like different situation because here you need a lot of water. Now it's like 40, almost 40 degrees, and it's crazy. So usually per day I drink maybe 4 liters, I think, 4 liters. And water just I buy it in the supermarket, that's it. I don't drink water from the
Sink.
sink from the toilet.
Yeah.
It's not good. So I just buy it. I think it's much better. Oh yeah.
How many reps is your max body weight, push-ups, and pull-ups?
For the pull-ups, it's 42. This was my max. And for the push-ups, I don't know honestly. I never tried this. I think more than 100, but I don't know the number. It's just a lesson for my English, no?
Practice. It's practice, brother,
Something else?
for the podcast. Do you take magnesium or something after heavy workout before sleep?
Okay. Before sleep, magnesium? No, never, guys. Before sleep, I just take the melatonin. It's 6 milligrams. That's it. That's it. For the sleep, it's enough. And after workout, I just take the creatine and sometimes glutamine. I'd like to thank the Mr. Anatoly for by my side of me, listening my passion again. Great, brother, great. Appreciate this. Do you take magnesium? Yeah. Грыжа поясницы. Как делать дедлифт? Делать ли или чем-то можно? Эту грыжу нужно закачать. Нужно закачать, то есть прежде сделать правильную терапию, специальные упражнения, в том числе упражнения, которые здесь мы скидывали с Anatoly Fit веб-сайт. Вот. Ну и, конечно, да, его нужно закачивать поясницу, укреплять мышцы кора, только так. И только потом уже можно приступать к какой-то серьезной становой тяге. Да. Вот. Иначе это не имеет никакого смысла, будет только вред. Только вред. А если ее закачать правильно, будет только польза. Can I take creatine with water? Yeah, I take with water and something sweet. Just maybe candies or something. Or juice. How to deal with pain in knees when squat? You don't need to deal, brother. You need just take MSM, glucosamine and chondroitin, maybe magnesium as well. So that's it. No need to work with the pain. And drink a lot of water. And that's it, I think. Maybe 1.5 months, 2 months, you will take all of this, what I said before, and the pain will go. Save the video? Yeah, guys, I will save. How does it feel to be able to motivate millions of people around the world to change their life? It feels good. Feels good. Твой любимый cheat meal. When is your favorite cheat meal? Now I think I don't have something favorite for the cheat meal. No, guys, I cannot say this because sometimes for me cheat meal is just the meat, good steak, you know, and it's not bad for your body. That's why I cannot say like it's cheat meal or something. Да, нужно закачать спину, по-любому. Вот. И скажу вам по секрету, что у 90% пауэрлифтеров, тех ребят, которые вы видите, которые поднимают большие веса, у них всех есть протрузии, так точно. И у некоторых, конечно же, есть и грыжи. Но все они по-прежнему поднимают, по-прежнему хорошо себя чувствуют. И те же самые протрузии, у них они вообще не болят, они никак их не чувствуют. Почему? Потому что они закачали свою спину до такой плотности, да, если взять вот столбы мышечные, которые на спине, вот здесь, да, они сзади находятся, они прям толстые. В принципе, та же самая ситуация, что есть у меня. И если они хорошо закачанные, там очень много мышц, то же самое и с прессом ситуации, да, очень много мышц, большой мышечный корсет, у вас не будет ничего болеть, не будет ничего тревожить, вот, поэтому нужно закачивать, и потом будете делать спокойно и дедлифт, и скват, и что только захотите. Но есть один момент в том, что важно это продолжать делать на протяжении всей жизни, эти упражнения, то есть работать над своим прессом и работать над своей поясницей на протяжении всей жизни. Потому что если ваши мышцы ослабнут, да, к примеру, через 10 лет вы прекратили тренироваться, вы вообще 2 года не тренируетесь, ничего не делаете, работаете в офисе, у вас начнутся прорастать эти старые грыжи, старые протрузии, потому что ваш корсет уходит, да, мышечный, поэтому это не что-то сложное, качать спину, поддерживать свой пресс, но просто нужно об этом не забывать, регулярно это все делать. Why did you move it? Because it's the best city now, I think. Even for the job, for the work, I think it's number one. We'll receive an answer by email after send the pictures. If you don't receive, no worries, guys, because I think it will be around 600 transformation. So just send everything with right weight, check the examples, and just wait for the winners. What do you think about mass gainer? I think it's bullshit, guys, the gainer or something for this site, because it's just sugar and you can eat cookies, it's better, no? And cheaper. Can you give me some steps in order to make my own menu? Afterwards we know the calories and nice macros we need. Бро, как это переводится? Can you give me some
Guidelines, типа, process, some steps, написать.
Yeah, you can write this question for the chat, because here it's too hard. Где можно найти ваше видео по закачке спины? Это Анатолий Фит. Под YouTube роликами есть в описании ссылка на Анатолий Фит. Там это все есть. Под любым YouTube роликом на канале Анатолий. Are you the only one checking the challenge pictures? No, I'm not only one, guys. Honestly, guys, I have not crazy big team, but we are working on this, and for the challenge, when I start this challenge, when I post the first picture with Mustang, and a lot of people write the comments like, I will make millions of dollars with this challenge, like Mustang is only $25,000, then you will make like for the second place 5,000 and for the third one 3,000, and a lot of people thinking maybe I make million on this, but if you will see how much people here, and now you know, I have team, I have pretty big team for this, so we make everything better, and for me, like, it's zero. My feedback And my salary, it's your progress. That's why I'm here and I love it. So for me, it's not a problem to make this. Are the only ones? Yes, when the winners matter most. Fat loss, everything, guys. Fat loss, muscle gains. So the point is to make the best transformation. That's it. Do you have a team? Yeah, of course I have a team. But for the winner, of course, I will choose maybe 5 guys or girls, I don't know. And then I will ask my friends, I will ask anyone, and I will choose the winner. It does really matter. So it's better take protein than take mass gainer. Yeah, protein is better. How's your weight? The weight is good. Thank you, channel brother. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Thank you guys, thank you, appreciate it. Happy with the transformation. That's good, guys, because the 30 days, honestly, it's nothing. But I already checked the few transformation what you sent, and it's crazy. It's really crazy, and it looks like it's 1 year transformation, you know what I mean? That's why I think it's good months for you guys, and it's good months for me. So that's why we do this. That's why we're here. I'm not sure, guys, about the second challenge. I'm sure it will be 100%, but I'm not sure when. Because now I'll go to US and I need a lot of time for the shooting there, for the everything, and yeah, it's new country for me. So that's why I need to organize everything there, and I need a lot of time. Maybe we'll start new challenge in September. Something like that. So we'll see. First of all, we'll see your feedback, your progress, and then I'll make solution. And you will make as well. So just if you want new challenge, just let me know. The better exercise for women, us, is the squat. I think it's a squat. There's a base. That's a base squat. Bro, are you rock with this? Make for some people to care of themselves and love their body. You man, as say, salary is your. Yeah, my salary is yours body. Bodies sounds. Oh, okay, sounds good. Yeah, when next challenge comes, great, guys. Happy to see it. Так. Best beer transformation. Anatoly challenge too. Can you host a powerlifting competition? Oh, it's hard. For the powerlifting competition is different. But yeah, we can do this. Like, we can do this in Dubai. Yep. So guys, I just stopped my workout because a lot of question, and it's better when we speak like this, I think. Да, есть программа. Я то, что говорил, Anatoly Fit, веб-сайт. В каждом YouTube ролике на канале Анатолий в описании есть Anatoly Fit веб-сайт. Там все есть. Я не хочу вам сейчас что-то продавать, честно. Эти $7, сколько там это стоит? Нет, вы меня спрашиваете, я даю ответ. Have you even thought about opening your own gym? Oh yes, guys. Hopefully, it will be soon, and it's my biggest dream, I think, now. In business, it's my biggest dream. A lot of people recognize you. Yeah, a lot of people recognize me. That's why to make new brands it's really hard. And yeah, a lot. The last day, send the pictures, right? 13. To 13 of June. Yeah, this is the last, I think. Check the bio, guys, just to make sure. How much time does it take to gain 6-7 kg in muscle? 6, it depends what's your condition, guys. If you're a beginner, you can make this in 2 months. Easy. But if you are more like pro, you need years and years for this. In which country you dream to make your own gym? Guys, here in Dubai, of course. After the gym, I have a good day. Thank you, Anatoly. Thank you, guys. Go have a good workout. I lost the life from beginning. Have I lost? No, there's nothing important. Just you don't lost nothing important. Just to make new deadlift record, 400 kilos. That's it. Sorry, mate, I lost the life. Yes. No, bros, no worries. I'm just joking. So the people. How do you this much without getting injuries? That's a question, guys. What I ask myself every day. But I do warm up, and I think I can feel weight better than other athletes. That's why I don't have injury for this moment, and I have, of course, injuries, guys. I have injuries, but it's not something crazy. I have some problem with my shoulders, but nothing serious. I can do any exercise, and yeah, I have small problem with the upper back right here, but that's it. It's like small, very small injury, and it was 2 years ago, so that's why it's not a problem. But it's luck. It's luck, of course. It's luck. I'm lucky, I think, and that's it. And warm up and feeling the weights. And public event. I'm happy to do this, guys. Of course, in USA as well, everywhere. Have a nice day, Latko, Poland, and I am your big fan. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Oh, the rice right here. So this is here the exercise for the grip for your finger. The rice here, that's it. And you put your arms inside and just you put your arms inside and make like this. Just squeeze it, and that's it. But guys, my opinion is it's bullshit. So just leave it, and you need to take the plates. Just take the plate and hold it as long as possible. That's it. That's the solution for the grip. Так. Doing, and yeah. Do you warm up before approaching people not every time. So just the better solution for the rice, just eat rice. I don't know, guys, honestly, why they use fake weights, but it's funny. It's always funny. And yeah, hope you like this idea about fake weights, because it's a lot of fun for me when I make these pranks. And I'm happy because it's a lot of fun for you. Thank you. So guys, the interesting question, if I will make my own gym here in Dubai, I will make something really big. If I will do this, what do you think how much people will be for the grand opening? What do you think, brother? 1,000? Need to make the challenge, some competition in one day.
Yes.
Some
Many different companies.
after party and everything will be great, I think. I'm ready to spend on this grand opening for the gym $50,000 for easy, just for the emotion and just for the people. So I want to make the biggest grand opening in the world for the gym. It will be great. And you guys will be the guest, for sure. Winner will be 13, 14, maybe 15 of June, maybe 15. Because a lot of strong guys and women, and that's why we need time, but not long, not long. For me, it's hard to be bigger, but gainer guys, just my opinion is bullshit, because it's just carbs, and you can find carbs in rice, in pasta, even in sweets, in cookies, you can find the carbs. So for the protein, you can eat meat, or okay, just use the protein shake, and that's it. So gainer, I think it's about marketing more, the gainer. Oh, great. Anatoly cleaning gym. Yeah. So for the name, I think doesn't make sense. Make something like, for the name of the gym, make something like Anatoly or cleaning. I will make something something like easy to understand, and not only for the fans of Anatoly. Yeah. So that's why it will be Anatoly gym. So guys, this live I will try to save, and maybe I will save here in this account. I just make post here, and yeah, you can watch this after. And people who is now not here can watch as well. And good morning, and thank you so much. Thank you to brother. Sleeper gym. Sleeper. So guys, 20 people. Here we go. Here we finish, and yeah, I will save this. I will try to save this now, for sure. And thank you. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for this live. I appreciate you, and just few days, and the winners will be in real.